Well, looking ahead, summer vacation season is just around the corner, and a Portland-based company wants to change the way you think about travel.
Yeah, Modern Adventure partners with tastemakers to create some unforgettable group travel experiences. And joining us on the couch right now with some of this year's biggest summer travel trends that they're seeing is Luis Vargas, the founder and CEO of Modern Adventure. Good morning.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
Glad
Thanks
you're
for being
here.
here.
Okay, group travel is interesting, I feel like, when you consider the last 3 to 4 years. How has it changed since 2020 and the pandemic?
You know, group travel can get a bit of a bad rap. I think people have the idea of 52 people getting off a coach, you know,
Right.
somebody with a flag marching you
Right.
down. But small group travel is really about a connection. It's about community. It's about a group of like-minded people having shared experience. And it is amazing the quality of relationships that can be built over a really short period of time.
I bet, over some new shared experiences together.
Yeah.
So what kinds of trends are you seeing this year? We've talked a lot, you know, on the news about revenge travel.
Yes.
People being like so excited to just get back
Revenge
out there. But where do you think they're going?
Well, I think it's true. There's just pent-up demand. We
Yeah.
know what happened for 2 years and what we couldn't do. So I think there's this deep desire to go out and see the world. Europe right now is incredibly hot. As you know, it felt like last year, certainly a lot of people that I knew were in places like Portugal and Spain and Italy. Japan has recently opened up. It's top of mind. I just got back this week.
Oh, wow.
And Japan is such an incredible place. And I think just this desire to go a little bit deeper, to learn a little bit more, and to be out in the world, whether it be ourselves or with the people we love.
Well, how do you go about that? Let's say I wanted to take one of these trips. Where do I start? How do I get going?
ModernAdventure.com, certainly for us, you can see all of the incredible trips that we do with what we call tastemakers, which are people that are at the top of their craft or on their way there. Good examples of that here in Portland are people like Gregory Gourdet, incredible chef that has the restaurant Khan, Bonnie and Israel Morales of Kachka, and Adelsheim Vineyard, Stoller Vineyard. So the idea is to work with these incredibly talented people and then be able to look through the lens of their craft at these destinations around the world. And ultimately, travel is about access, it's about understanding, and it's ultimately, you know, a story of a place, and these
Right.
humans give us a really special way to do that.
It's really neat.
I think we're starting to see people really want to have some meaningful experiences, you know, whether it's a little more off the beaten path of some of the like top tourist spots in an area.
That's it.
You know, they kind of want to really go and experience a place, and
Yeah.
you've come up with a really cool way to do that.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, and that's really what it's about. The revenge travel part of it is that also that places are really busy, you know, whether it be here in the United States in places like national parks or out in the world. So there's an opportunity to go a little bit further. Certainly Barcelona, Amsterdam, worth a visit, but the rewards of taking a little bit of a step, you know, further are really rich, and that's really what we talk about ultimately. What story do we want to tell? And that's a story that's authentic.
I think it's really neat. I think it's a really neat concept. Okay, before we let you go, we have to talk about a nonprofit that you've recently launched. What is it? Share about that.
We launched the Moab Foundation. Since Modern Adventure started, we are a B Corp. If you're familiar, it's a benefit corporation, and the idea is to use travel as a force for good. So ensuring the places that we visit are also great places to live. And we're really proud our last donation was $50,000 to a scholarship fund that allows culinary students to study in Japan. And that was really powered by the trip that we just did with 3 Michelin-starred chef Kyle Connaughton of Single Thread Farms, which he did it the hard way, right?
Yeah.
25 years ago, there was no programs, and so we were able to, you know, support this with $50,000, and ultimately, you know, living up that travel can be a force for good in our lives, you know, in the lives of people and places we visit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really, really well done. That's so
super
cool.
cool.
Yeah, we're
Right.
really proud of that.
If you're wanting to give back a little bit through a trip and be responsible in the impact you're having on a place.
Exactly right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very
Yeah.
neat. Luis, thank you so much for joining us. Great to talk travel with you. It makes me excited to book my next vacation.
My goodness.
Whether
such
it's
a-
just travel or revenge travel.
Can't
such a
wait.
beautiful world.
Yeah.
It is. Got to get out there and see it. Well,
Great
if
call.
you're interested in booking a unique travel experience with Modern Adventure, you can check out their website. It's modernadventure.com.